So anyway, continuing.
Are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm probably funnier than you.
You are not funnier than me, and I know. I mean, that might sound egotistical. I'm not saying I'm the funniest person on the planet or anything. I do know that I do have some jokes at work occasionally. But you are not funny at all. Even the way you look, lady. Oh, sorry. Anyway,
That star of female lead.
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm probably funnier.
like literally, you do not even look funny. I'm not surprised when women are funny. Like literally, Shoe on Head is pretty funny. Like when she lands jokes, they're hilarious. Like, people have explained it before. The reason why men are generally funnier than women is because, although there's two reasons that I found so far. The first one is that it's a evolutionary thing. It's supposed to be like funny women like men, women like funny men, stuff like that, and like the women can use their looks to get it. That's one of the evolutionary, at least in the human thing. Like in birds, it's more like pretty males get the females, the drive females. But in our type of species, Homo sapiens, ours is more of the funny. Sorry, I was looking at a document that I'm going to use for research. But anyway, so the second reason why is also because that's how men can deal with their depression. You women get help. Men suffer in silence usually. Sometimes they get help, but it's usually when they have female symptoms of depression. There's two types of depression I've noticed. There's like depression and then male depression, because depression, not the male version, but the other, like the normal identified depression, is mostly the female kind, but also many males have that kind of depression. But there's also a second kind of depression called male depression, and it's where it vastly affects males. Yes, there's some females that have the same kind of traits, but it's almost all men, I think. And it actually like evens out the numbers of depressed men and women when you add those in. So yeah. Anyway, but that's how men deal with their depression, because like memes and stuff are supposed to be relatable, and so if you're using memes, they're supposed to be funny and stuff.
Wait, now we can start it now that he's down.
And stuff like that, like men hide their depression, or get through their depression through memes, humor, and stuff like that, like dark humor. That's why you're offended at jokes too, because you can't get a joke. Anyway, continuing.
Funnier than you.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Why can't I
Okay, I didn't really understand that. Oops, too far.
with you when we hook up?
9
There we go.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
Why can't I
Just take fall damage.
Okay, the first question. Sorry, my brain.
I'm probably funnier than you.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
It was them, not me.
Why do you?
I said.
Why do you think we're obsessed with you? I don't know. I've never dated a woman, so I can't actually answer this question. But I have seen men that are like explain that they're like, oh, some women are like a bit of. I don't know. I can't explain it that you could. You have to ask a straight bi man that's dated women before, even a gay man that's dated a woman. I've only dated guys. So anyway.
All you had to do was down him, and then he would have.
So I don't know about this question, but I do know
No,
it's
it-
because some of the psycho women out there.
No,
I'm not
Nick was
saying
in the
all
same-
women are psycho, or even the majority of women are psycho, but there
Yes,
are
he
definitely
was.
some psycho women when it comes to
No,
dating. Anyway,
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
but was this talking about sex on a date? I don't know. I'm confused about this one. Let's move on to the next one.
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged? When men do it, they're congratulated.
Please, no, they're not. They're literally called like cheating scum and crap like that. Also, like literally, men have to have a perfect amount of sex with people. Okay, if they have too much, they're cheating like pricks. Okay, but if they don't have enough, they're incel virgins, or they just don't get the women. If they don't get any, yeah, they're incel virgins. Nobody wants them. Like, You don't get judged for being a virgin. Men do. Men are literally like, oh, you're a virgin? You don't get women? But, yeah, like, it's also seen that if you're a gay guy and you haven't had sex with anybody, you're like, oh, you can't know if you're gay if you haven't had sex. That's not true. And there's more than, like sex to gay relationships. It's literally about, like, oh, yes, I love men. I'm attracted to men. You know? Anyway. And the only reason people care about, like, I don't care. You can have sex with 500 people. You can have sex like Genghis Khan or whatever. I don't care. But, like, oh my god, my brain hurts now from listening to you, and it's only been 45 seconds. My brain's dead. But, yeah, like, men aren't congratulated for that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. My tongue is going downhill. Jesus Christ. Let's just continue.
Why do you consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
In what?
Oops, sorry about that. But sorry, my brain just died. What was the question again? Oh yeah, why do you consider women a tease and stuff? I don't know. I haven't dated women, so let's just continue.
What world does no mean yes?
No means no.
Why do you say that?
We're supposed to be doing it.
Literally. Do you know how many times I've had to tell mainly girls that? Like, yes, I had to tell a couple of guys that, but it was mainly girls. It's not just guys that need to learn this. It's also girls, you idiot. Anyway, continue.
Women are too emotional to be leaders.
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
For the first thing, it's because you got Hillary Clinton in there. Well, Hillary Clinton's a mix. She's too emotional and too emotionless. Like, she bases off of stuff off of emotion, but she doesn't actually care about people. Like, also, literally, you got people like Hillary Clinton in there, and they're like, oh yeah, too emotional. Like, and then the second thing is, I've never heard a man before, like, not even the majority of men. Maybe there's one or two men that are like, men can't control themselves. That's why they can't call. No, I've mainly heard you feminists say that kind of stuff. Where you're like, we need to teach men not to rape because it's inherently embedded in their genome. Like, no, stop. The vast majority of men do not rape. It's like less than, like, okay, maybe not less than 1%. But I think it's closer to like 1 to 6% of men rape. If I remember correctly, well, it's like also 1 to 6% of women rape too. It's like an equal amount for both. And the reason why you only hear about male perpetrators is because the law only cares about female victims and male perpetrators. Really, like, literally in the U.S. across this, in the general law is that you can only get raped if you're forcibly penetrated. If you're forced to penetrate, which affects the vast majority of male victims and a portion of female victims, then you just get ignored. You're left out of the statistics. Literally, it'll probably be about the same if you included forced to penetrate in the statistics and you actually got those kind of things and you were like, hey, this is actually rape, and everybody knew that it was rape and it got reported correctly. It'd probably be the same amount or even a little bit more. I'm saying probably be the same amount just to be fair, but still. Anyway, continuing.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
Why?
What? This is stupid. That's all I have to say about that. Moving
Why
on.
would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
I don't mind them, to be honest. Send them to me. Actually, don't send them to me right this second. When I turn 18, load them if you want to. I don't care. I actually enjoy them. I have an Instagram. It's the same thing as a Cortana. Same way my YouTube name is spelled. So, I think I'll say that on my Instagram, like, I'm 18 now. Yay. And in like several months, I'll be 18 and you can just flow them in. Like, don't overflow me, but I mean, I won't care if you do that, but I like them. Anyway, continuing.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but When somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay.
I don't harass women. The vast majority of men do not harass women. However, whenever a woman harasses a man, everybody laughs at him. And then he literally gets attacked if he defends himself. Like, literally, it's documented too much to ignore. Like, literally, some time ago, there's only, like, what, one video of it? But now there's, like, probably over 100 by now. And stuff like that. And it's like... But yeah, like... Sorry, what was the last part again? I don't know how you keep on managing to land on all these places where they look dumb.
Send an unsolicited dick pic.
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about
Offensive comments about women. Okay,
women?
yeah, sorry about that, but offensive comments about women. She looks like she's contemplating, like, suicide or contemplating castrating a man. I don't know, she's contemplating something. But, like... Anyway, but... I don't make offensive comments about women. I used to, like, several years back, but it was a very short phase, to be honest. I'm glad it was only a phase and it was very short, but, yeah. Actually, yeah, anyway, but, like, literally, you guys make so many offensive comments about men, you're like, kill all men. Maybe not you specifically. I don't know. I don't know you, miss. But, like, literally, they'll say, like, kill all men, men are bad, or whatever. And it'll be like, that's offensive to men. Like, literally, the most offensive a man can make is, I don't know actually, but it's not really that offensive. Like,
But when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay.
okay, when somebody does it to my sister, it's because I know her. I don't know you. I'm not gonna protect you. If you ask me to walk you home, which probably won't happen because I'm super short, but if you ask me to walk you home, I'm not gonna protect you if somebody's coming at me with a gun. I'm gonna be like, you better run. I'm out of here. Okay? I don't care. If it's my sister, of course I'm gonna defend her. I actually care about her. I don't know you. I mean, yeah, I won't necessarily, like... Okay, I probably would leave you behind. I'd be like, push you over and be like, free target. Kidding, but I'd be too weak to push you over anyway. But that was a joke, by the way, because you don't get jokes. But literally, like, my sister is important to me. You are not. Now, there's a difference if it's like a human rights violation and it's actually like happening. Like, then yeah, I'll definitely care if you got raped or something, and I'll be like, yeah, that definitely matters. But if it's just generally me and you there, I might actually leave my sister behind depending on my mood. But anyway, I may be like, you stole my chocolate for the last time, Brie, and then leave her behind. I'll probably not be able to run anyway. Anyway, continuing.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle
I don't know, it kind of feels great actually. And that face is just perfect.
of making a point during a meeting?
During a meeting, well, this... anywhere I could interrupt you and it'd feel great. I mean, I generally wouldn't do that, but like in this case, you're like, why are you interrupting me? Only men do that to women. Shut up. Anyway, you.
You have to sit with your legs so wide open.
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Are you idiotic on so many levels? Do you not know how anatomy works? Literally, men do not sit with their legs so wide open a train could bust in there, like Gorgeous Freeman, okay? Well, his legs wasn't that wide open, he was just a bit bent over and he, like, absorbed it, and then, like, spit it out again through his ball. But anyway, but, like, men literally just keep them open wide enough because literally their balls are going to get crushed painfully if they don't. Like, literally, actually, I have something for you to do because your boobs are not getting crushed by your arms. If you're listening to this, take your hands or your arms and crush your boobs together as hard as you can. Yeah, it'll hurt a lot, but it won't hurt as much, probably, as getting your balls smooshed in between your legs. Like, if you apply enough pressure, yeah, it might start hurting more. But, just in general, I think you can't actually handle that much pain, though. You kind of people, like, literally, you get, like, looked at, and you're like, But yeah, like anyway, continuing. Oh my god, she's literally what is she doing? She looks so dumb. So many levels.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex?
Because you're literally physically weaker. That's why you're perceived weaker. It isn't because people hate women.
Even though we literally birth you, like watermelons, through like this.
Oh my god, if you're birthing watermelons, you need help, lady. Babies are not that big. People literally thought I was a doll when I was a baby. I was that small. I mean, I probably was a little. I might have been a little premature. I don't know, but literally, if you're birthing watermelons, gigantic things through your tiny vagina, you're probably dead by then. I'm gonna admit, and your stomach would explode. You're not birthing watermelons through your vagina canal, vaginal canal. Okay, you're not doing that. Anyway, continuing, because this lady's got medical problems, she needs to seek a doctor's help. She won't listen to a male doctor because he's got a penis.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It means
Every time I do show emotions,
you're human.
Why are you always
Okay, whenever I do show my emotions to you people, I was like, this I find offensive. You're like, it's just a joke. I'm like, this I'm angry at, and you're like, it's just a joke. Literally. And then you shame men for their feelings all the time. It's not just you, it's society in general. It's not just men either, it's society in general. Both men and women do this to men, and it's not fair at all. And also, it should be a man's choice how much emotion he does get to show. Like, how much emotion he shows. Because it's his choice. However, a man is looked down upon for showing emotion, while a woman is given, like, not exactly praise necessarily, but she's given pity for it. Men are not given the same kind of thing. Men are looked down for it by both men and women. Like, literally.
trying to prove your masculinity, to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
Why
I'm not trying to prove my masculinity to you. I don't have anything to prove to you. If I'm masculine or feminine, which I'm more so masculine though, I do probably have a couple of feminine aspects. It's not that I'm trying to prove it to you, it's that that's the way I am. And you need to chillax, you little witch. You're getting me mad.
isn't it ladylike to cuss?
It's not gentlemanlike to cuss either. Literally, around my friend groups at school, I'll cuss it up a storm. Well, when school's in session. It's not in session right now, it's the summer. But, like, when I'm in school, I will literally, like, when I'm around my friends specifically, not from the teachers, but I will cuss up a storm. Okay? And it is not considered gentlemanlike to cuss. Literally, it's not considered polite by anyone to cuss. I am not considered a gentleman at all. Okay? Especially after that. Like, literally, it's not like, have an effing day, my lady. Wait. Good effing day, my lady. Anyway.
When did words get gender?
Let's see. Spanish, German, Russian. Wait, Russian? French. Many other languages. The vast majority of the languages in the world. And when you came around in the English language, lady.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
It's not my instinct to doubt women. I'm at a place where it's like belief and innocence together. Like, believe the woman, but also give innocence to the man. I'm not saying it didn't happen. And why did you say that we're sexually assaulted or raped or whatever? It should be accused of it, because it's not the being part that like messes with us. It's more of the accused part. Like, instead of just being like believe all women, because believing a man is never important. But believe all women. Like, if a man hang on, I'm gonna continue on that one part. But if a man is raped or something, nobody believes him, especially not your kind. But literally, also, like, literally, we rather there not be a witch hunt going around, because it's just bad. Anyway, continuing.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Because you guys use that as an excuse while on your period. Like, literally, it didn't come because men were like the men all the way back were like, you're angry, it must be that blood coming out of your crotch. No, it's because women are like, I'm on my period, that's why I'm mad. They usually literally use it as an excuse. Okay? And like, I don't understand it. Okay, just continue.
Why do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising? We can say the same thing about your dick size. Why?
You literally just said, why? You literally just said, why? Because it's literally like you're being lied to. Like, if you see a woman with makeup and she looks beautiful, and then she, like, when you get to know her, and then you see her without makeup, and she's got all sorts of pimples and scars on her face. I think Dr. Shame already said this, but like, she's got all sorts of things on her face. That's gonna surprise you. That's going to be like, I never knew your face looked like that. It's gonna be like false advertising. You're covering up your face to hide the stuff on there. And it's the same thing about the penis size. If you wrap socks up and put it in there, of course, if people look down, they can be like, and they see it bigger than it actually is. That's false advertising too. I'm not saying either is none. But still, you said it yourself.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Why is it weird? Like, hang on, let me rephrase that. Isn't it weird how all those white men also gave you the Violence Against Women Act, legalized abortion, and did a bunch of other things, helping you women while leaving us men abandoned? I don't know. I don't know. Her face looks so sad right now, this lady. Damn. Anyway, continue.
You have a coochie?
Why
I don't know.
are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Actually, this has been covered before, but two things. First off, why are straight women, and bi women too, but usually straight women, obsessed with gay men? And you've noticed that some lesbians are actually obsessed with gay men too. But in general, literally, there's so many women. Like, if you literally look up like Hollywood Undead on Wattpad, you will find so much smut there. Or even look up like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and you will find so much. Like, literally. And the second thing is, lesbians are obsessed with women are obsessed with lesbians. They actually showed some proof that it was women who were the ones obsessed with lesbians, because, like, literally, men actually watched lesbian and gay porn. It's very, very similar rates. So it was like a percentage off. It was like a little pixel off. But, women actually watched lesbian porn the most, and there was a little bit of a gap, but they also watched gay male porn after that too. So it seems like women are the ones obsessed with lesbian porn. That's also why lesbian porn is the most watched porn in the US, is because of women. Others would be like, I think, teen porn, if men were the ones watching like all the porn. Lesbian porn wouldn't even show up at the top. It's because of you women.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
Do you
Maybe they should create a simulator where it's like you attach it to your crotch and then they apply like nerve endings and it makes you feel what it feels like, and then you'll truly know the pain. Because you clearly sound sadistic. Continuing.
ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
You sounded dumb on so many levels it makes my brain hurt. Can you not? Please stop. Get some help. Please. Oh my god, nobody's trying to prove their masculinity to you, okay? Like, literally, I'm just acting mostly masculine. It's not like I'm acting now, it's just because I'm being me. Like, dude, if a man is masculine, it's because he's masculine, not because he's trying to prove his masculinity to you. God, you need help. Ollie, you're the one birthing watermelons over here. You got a medical problem. Jesus Christ.
Why are you
Quality.
so afraid of gender equality?
Why are you so afraid of gender equality? Why do you always shut down men's rights conversations when we're literally trying to talk about suicide and stuff? You don't believe me that feminists are doing that? Literally. What about the time at Toronto, the University of Toronto, where there were feminists who were going through and they actually, give me one second, my brain died, but, the University of Toronto, where feminists literally shut down, they used fire alarms, they stood outside buildings, and they were protesting as much as they could and they were shouting as loud as they could. Literally, You guys always shut down our conversations, no matter what we do. And then you act like we're the ones afraid of gender equality? You're the ones who don't even want to listen to our issues. You don't want to listen about men who are raped by women. You don't want to listen about men who are abused by women or even by other men. Like, either for rape or domestic violence. You don't want to hear about child abuse. You don't want to hear about school. You don't want to hear about the education. School and education together. But still, there's so many ways that you do not like equality. And you guys literally whine about trivial crap, such as, oh no, the air conditioning is too cold, it's sexist. Stop. You are the ones afraid of gender equality, and you need to rethink your position.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
But, okay, I know many people were confused. I thought they were like, why are they providing two different statistics? I think it's because it was supposed to be like the difference between white women and black women. So yeah. But anyway, continuing. And I think that confused a lot of people. I mean, I did some research on the gender pay gap, and that's also why I think that I might have been one of the few only ones to do that. But you don't get paid less for the same work. You actually get paid less because you do less work. Literally, men work more hours on average. Men ask for raises more. Men take less vacations. They take less sick days. All this stuff. It's actually a lot more reasons, but they're not coming up in my brain all right now. I would recommend watching Dr. Shame's video, like nine reasons for the gender pay gap or whatever. Like why there's a gender pay gap. I don't know. Continuing.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
Wait. Let me restart this. Didn't you just complain about how women are earning less and how it's terrible? And if a woman, hang on, let me
Why
hear
are you
this.
so afraid of gender equality?
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome.
Oh my god. Men can make more money than women, but women can make more money than men. You are hypocrites, all of you.
More money.
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
I don't know when I've ever been called a boss for being opinionated. I've been called a witch though for it.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
Why are you so
Because they're literally jokes and they're nothing like the kill all men kind of jokes that you make. Oh yeah, jokes. But literally, why don't you speak up when you do the same about male friends or male men?
afraid of recognizing your own privilege?
Why are you?
Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
Do it! Alright, so this was dumb. Alright guys, I'm done reacting to that. See ya later.